what is your view of the approach of shaming and blaming to cause change
Not
in the world?
not a general fan. I think there's that nuance of highlighting awareness, highlighting the issue. There are times, absolutely, when you call out or call in individuals for what they're saying, when they're causing hate. I think having a go at an individual without knowing the facts, you attack the position, not the person, is my general guide. I do not like where certain organization may stand on backtracking on support for the LGBTQ plus community. Am I going to call out their head of DEI? Absolutely not. They're probably trying to battle an internal thing. When you talk about in general things that their position they've changed, where do you truly stand? That's where I think there's more impact. There's also taking on board other people's issues and centering yourself as some kind of savior. I'll give you an example. When I was at university, there was somebody running for student union president, and they always had a cause. I wasn't out at the time. It was a very different era. But it was like, do you know what it's like for gay people? Do you know what it's like for this? Do you know what it's like for that? And I was saying to my mind was saying, actually, know what it's like for gay people, because I'm too scared to come out. But you're just trying to take on these causes for your own purpose without actually saying what you stand for and believe in, so that people can. And that's the difference. I think if you can amplify other people's stories rather than center yourself on a story. I'll give an example. A few weeks ago, somebody who I'm acquainted with wanted me to shout them out on social media. And it was about an opportunity for a particular community. And I thought I could absolutely will do that, but I used the words, I'm giving a shout out to amplify the message of somebody. These are the opportunities. If I said, there's a great opportunity for this community, people being people would have automatically thought I was involved in that. It's great you're doing this work, Martin. None of that work would have been me whatsoever. What I wanted to do was highlight the opportunity by amplifying the message of somebody. And that's the difference.
And I think what you're saying is so powerful, because in a world of where we're encouraged for fame, for status, for reputation,
Yeah.
And on social media where it's easy to do that, what you're saying is really let's be focused on the cause, on the mission, be on purpose,
Yeah.
and make sure how we're communicating is on purpose.
Yeah.
And I think that's why I love having conversations with you, because it's not ego driven whatsoever. You're so razor sharp focused on getting the work done, elevating all people's lives for equality. It's amazing.
Let's imagine the hurdles in a 100-meter hurdle race or 110-meter hurdle race. Those hurdles are barriers. Now, it's not season for training, that's all. And those hurdles are put together and they make a table. And with those tables, the coach brings out coffee for all the spectators. It's a way of thanking their time and effort. So the athletes, the coach, and the spectators all enjoy coffee over a table of hurdles. Those hurdles are now a way of connecting. Hurdles, you see hurdler, how they just make the hurdles don't get in their way. The hurdles make them become the champion. They've transformed hurdles into winning medals, into winning races. If you can apply courage to hurdles, that's where you can be innovative. You can work around. Or imagine somebody running the race, and they see the hurdle and they go, I'm going to wait till somebody removes the hurdles and everybody else in the race is finished. And they're waiting till the end of the day for the person who works at the track to remove them. I'm going to finish the race now. Slight nuance, but hurdles can become tables, but you can navigate them. You can jump over them.
Yes. What you said is so powerful because I relate to that in my own life. Coming to Australia, there were so many hurdles. Having a Zimbabwean passport traveling the world is a hurdle. I have to get a visa, I have to prove
Yeah.
that I'm financially stable. So I can either live as a victim to that
Yeah.
and wait for the world to
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
But what I've learned in life is I've got to change in order to change the world, in essence.
There's something else I want to add to the analogy of hurdles. As leaders, what we can do is remove the hurdles. So you are running 100 meters, not having to run the 100-meter hurdles. That takes effort to remove those hurdles. Some of them are there because they're building systems over decades and you didn't put them there. But if you can remove those hurdles, the uplift is significant.
Completely and entirely. People, I had no money when I came to Australia, but people gave me money to attend university. Yeah. That was a hurdle that got removed for me to acquire an education that allows me to be even in this conversation today. So it's both ways. It's like you're tackling the same problem, issue or scenario from different angles, but in a way that's empowering.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
There's an intersectional approach to this. It's if you can understand people from different communities, their issues, and find commonalities, that's where you build allies, friendships, relationships that really build that collective movement of change. At the same time, if you're really genuine about inclusion, there are certain things I don't go through that my Black husband does. I educate myself. I see the pain in his eyes when things occur. I do what I can to try and prevent that. But I'm not going to say, oh, because of my husband, because of this, that means I'm this. No, it means I'm more knowledgeable of something and I'll do what I can to remove those barriers and boundaries, but I won't speak on behalf of.
This is a huge conversation intercultural relationships, which is something we should talk about in a different podcast because that's a huge conversation.